I'm going to show you how to do a couple of different things with dilutions and dilution factors, and the first one of those is how to use dilution factors to calculate what concentration you're going to end up with. Let's just highlight that, make it pretty. Okay, so let me show you what I mean with an example. So for example, if we've got 2 milliliters of NaCl at a concentration of 5 milligrams per milliliter, and we add that to 8 milliliters of water, what is the final concentration? So how we go about calculating that? So first of all, we work out the dilution factor, which is equal to the total volume, which is 2 mils of NaCl plus 8 mils of water, over the volume of my concentrated solution that I started with, which is 2 mils. So that would give us 10 over 2, and the mil units cancel each other out. So that means we'd get a 5-fold dilution. That's the first step of solving the problem, and the second thing we have to do is then divide the initial concentration by the dilution factor. So in this case that would be 5 mgs per mil, and I like to draw an arrow like that and write the dilution over the top, so divided by 5. So that would give me 5 divided by 5, which is 1 milligram per milliliter final concentration. Let's just whiz through. No, I'm going to move. So that's how you would do that, and we'll have some examples in the problems to help you think about that. Okay, then the second thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to work out the dilution factor from the start and end concentrations. So here the volumes don't matter, it's just the concentrations that we know. Maybe we don't know the volumes at all. So in this case, let's have an example of excuse me. So for example, if you dilute a 500 cells per mil solution to give 20 cells per mil, for instance, what is the dilution factor? How much are we diluting them? So here what you would do, so we could write it out by saying 500 cells per mil, and there's an arrow, and it goes to 20 cells per mil. And what do we need to write over the top here? Divided by something to get us from 500 to 200. So here what you have to do, you have to divide the starting concentration by the final concentration, so that gives you the dilution factor. So in this case we've got 500 cells per mil divided by 20 cells per mil, so these are both in the same unit, same volume, so that's easy. So that gives us 25, which is 500 divided by 20, 25-fold dilution. And I'm going to write that on top of my arrow here, so divided by 25. So here's two different things we can do with dilution factors.